fresh ultimatum to SBI in the electoral bonds case. A 5-judge bench led by Chief Justice of India, D.Y. Chandrachud, presided over a crucial case where Supreme Court has sought a response from the SBI regarding the non-disclosure of electoral bond numbers. In fact, the Apex Court instructed SBI to disclose details in alphanumeric codes of the bonds by Thursday, 5 p.m., with the SBI chief required to file an affidavit confirming compliance. While the court mandated the disclosure of bond details from April 12, 2019, it exempted the need to disclose bonds from the initial date. Additionally, the court has demanded revelation of serial numbers of bonds bought and redeemed, with the Election Commission directed to publish bond information on its website. Now, senior advocate Harish Salve, representing SBI, has assured the court that electoral bond numbers would be provided, and that he asserted that SBI has no intention to hold back any information.
In order to fully effectuate the order and to obviate any controversy in the future, we direct that the Chairman and Managing Director of SBI shall file an affidavit on or before 5 p.m. on Wednesday, date daldo.
Could we have one more day,
Thursday? Yes, certainly. 5 p.m. on Thursday, indicating that SBI has disclosed all details of the electoral bonds which were in its possession and custody, and that no details have been withheld from disclosure. That SBI is required to make a complete disclosure of all details in its possession. Full stop. This, we clarify, will include would comprehend the alphanumeric number of, and the serial number, if any, of the bonds which were purchased and redeemed.
All right. As we know, electoral bonds case has now only gotten murkier, with several parties there blaming one another over electoral bonds. Here is the top court now asserting that the SBI need to furnish all details, which also includes the alpha numeric bond serial number as well, with while they disclose their details. Supreme Court directing the SBI to come out with all their details at the earliest. In fact, the SBI chairman was directed to file an affidavit indicating disclosure of all bond details by March 21st. The court has also dismissed the new plea seeking details of electoral bonds sold for the period between March 1st, 2018 until April 11th, 2019, stating that it would be substantive modification of this judgment. As we know, Kanu Sharda, our correspondent, has been tracking court very closely for us with regards to this case. Kanu, a direct and a curt mandate given to SBI to come up with full disclosure on the bond details, along with serial numbers, etc., which party has received bonds from which firm, which individual, all those details within the next week. Give us more.
Yes, Nabila, you very rightly pointed out that the SBI is clearly been asked today by the Supreme Court that they will not entertain any further application by SBI over what all information that it needs to be disclosed. The Supreme Court has categorically told SBI to don't be selective in disclosing all the information, and SBI has to comply with all the information that it has before it to the Election Commission of India. And Supreme Court has now directed the SBI chairman to furnish an affidavit with all the details disclosing the data related to the alphanumeric number, related to who has purchased the bond, which political party has redeemed it, every slightest detail that the SBI has to the Election Commission of India, and has directed the Election Commission of India to disclose, to publish all the data after Thursday, when the SBI was going to submit the data before the Election Commission. So very clearly SBI is being caught today in a wrong footing by the Supreme Court, saying that you are coming on daily basis for asking us what information you need to give. You can't come here and ask for every single order from us. So Supreme Court has clearly in its judgment said that our order was categorically clear at that point of time also, and now today also we are making it very, very clear that SBI has to comply with the order passed on February 15, wherein all necessary details need to be furnished by the SBI to the Election Commission of India. Now on March 21st, the SBI will have to submit an undertaking before the Supreme Court, telling that as to how they have complied with the order of the top court or not.